Hey guys, welcome to episode 13 of Cities Skylines 2. Today's episode is mainly about continuing to build our city, not a drastic expansion, but we'll work on some important areas and keep moving toward the big expansions and more interesting projects ahead. So today, first, we'll prepare a space for a new cemetery at the end of city. Second, we'll build two big parks as you might have already seen from the teaser. And finally, let's work on names for each area. Right now, I just keep calling them Area 1 and Area 2, but it's time to give them proper names. Okay, let's go. So, make sure to subscribe and drop a like if you want to keep up with our progress and catch future episodes. Okay, let's check happiness. Kind of high tax, high crime risk, also high noise pollution, and a little lack of healthcare coverage. For police, we have one in this area, but let's add another one in a different area. Yeah, somewhere here should be fine. That's good. Okay, next, let's consider the medical centers. We already have two, so I don't think we need more right now. We'll just expand or purchase later. Next one, we have high demand for commercial and industrial. So let's plan to build some commercial on the next commercial road and also somewhere near the main low residential area. In general, I'd like to complete this whole area. At least partly, we'll build a big park. On the other side, maybe another park, plus some commercial or office zones. Okay, let's go build it. First, let's unlock the park. This one looks good. I think I'll choose this park. It's quite nice. Now let's add some roads around it, connect to the park. This area will only be a park, nothing else. Just a relaxed zone for our citizens. Yeah, okay, let's put on some chill music and start building. I'll be back later within a couple of minutes. So, the park looks pretty good in our area. What do you think? I don't want to add too many trees here. Better to keep more open space for picnics. Okay, next, let's build a small commercial zone right next to the park and add a few small offices for local citizens who want to work close to their homes. I want to keep a slightly different road layout here, just to make the city feel more unique. Also, I'll add some road parking spots for guests. That'll be convenient for customers and also for our citizens. Okay, next, let's add a commercial zone right along the main road where most of our commercial area is right now. That will stay as the main location. For the industrial zone, we'll just fill in the empty cells. In general, the industrial area really needs work, like I mentioned before, but right now, with the limited budget, it's a little difficult. However, I think later we should relocate it, maybe somewhere in the middle of the island, or another better location. We'll definitely start working on that soon, because it's already tough to keep the current spot running. Now I want to complete zoning for new area. First, let's add some parks to make it consistent with old area. There are so many different parks with different values. Maybe I'll start with sports parks. Basketball for sure. And a tennis court, just like in Melbourne, where they're everywhere. Let's also add another type of park. So many parks, to be honest, it's hard to choose. I think I need to try more different ones and also check the value they bring. And one more chirper park. Okay, for now this looks consistent. Next, let's make some zoning. I'll mix high and mid-density residential so it doesn't feel like a perfect square split. It'll look more realistic. The medical center, let's relocate it. I don't like the low building sitting between tall residential blocks. It doesn't look good for me. Parking, we'll move that as well. For the smaller residential area, let's add 2 small parks and complete the zoning. Okay, I think I'd like to place one more cemetery for Area 2 and make a forest around it, same as before. This is kind of the city's end. We won't build residential here since the highway will run next to it. So let's make a nice landscape and prepare the road through the future forest. I think cemeteries should be spread across the city to properly cover death care. Let's prepare the zoning and build it later. It's not really necessary for the city's current needs, but I'd like to do it anyway just to make the city feel more complete, more ideal. Alright, let's build and then come back within a couple of minutes to see the progress. We've prepared the spot for the future cemetery. Looks really nice with the landscape, and I think citizens will be super happy with it since it's close by and they won't need to travel to another area. Okay, next, let's build one more large park right next to the city and the industrial park, where the bus station and internet tower are located. Usually next to new generation industrial zones, they add parks for the people who work there and for the citizens living nearby. So I'm thinking about building a kind of fun time complex. Yeah, sounds good. Let's also add a road around it. This whole area will be only park space and walking paths for citizens to enjoy for fun and picnics. Let's go build it with some chill music, and then we'll come back within a couple of minutes to see the progress. So, current progress, I really like it. There are so many walking paths through the park already. Let's add some trees here, but not too many. I want to keep enough open space for picnics. And parks are really important in the city. They don't just boost happiness, they also make neighborhoods look better and give people a proper place to relax. I think our city is soon going to get a really good look. Maybe in the next episode, I'll jump into building the CBD area, and in parallel, we should also expand education. All right, let's keep finishing and back for next steps. So, demand for high density residential is back. Let's pause and add some of that in. Same as in Area 2, I want to mix medium and high density residential inside each grid. That way, it won't all feel clearly split into squares like the current area. We really need some mixing of building types to make it more interesting and unique. Okay, let's demolish a few spots and update the zoning in our main area. For the new area, we've already started zoning this way, so it should blend in nicely. I think it's always good to mix zones like this. It makes the city feel more alive and realistic. So far, we've added parks, improved services, and even prepared future spots like the cemetery. Next, the plan is to keep balancing demand while getting closer to that future build. That's done. Later, we'll be able to see how it looks once all the buildings are finished. Okay, so far done. We can see a really nice park in Area 1, right next to the small residential zone, a beautiful spot for picnics and small events, and then the second big park between the bus station and Area 2. Now, I noticed people are still waiting for a hearse car to pick up. We already prepared a spot here for a cemetery, but current one maybe it's too far, so I call this Area 1 and Area 2 of our city. Let's make a clear split and create proper names for each district. Both parks look good to me. Maybe later we'll add some more decals to make them even nicer. For names, honestly, I don't have any idea right now. My city's name is just New City. So if you have suggestions, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to name these districts after ideas from you, from subscribers and everyone interested in the series. Next episode, we'll keep working on completing these districts and hopefully choose some good names for them. I'll also open more cells and start building the central part of the city. As usual, thank you for watching and for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see new episodes. Have a good one.